Hi guys, today I'm doing another Empties video. You guys know the gist of this video by now. I hope I did one relatively recently, but I thought I'd do another one because I guess I used up a lot of products pretty quickly. I have some multiples, some stuff that you've definitely seen before, but what the heck, we're gonna do it anyway. First thing I have is something that I don't think I've ever done one of these videos without, and that is the Dove Purely Pampering Pistachio Cream Magnolia Body Wash. Freaking love this stuff. It smells like freaking heaven. Oh my god, it smells so good. That was creepy. But I have two of them in here. They're so good. Oh, this, the Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs, a little sample. I actually have one of these of my own, but I went through the sample because I wanted to. I love this smell. It says it has an irresistible fruity floral with delectable notes of blackberry, jasmine, and wisteria. Like Wisteria Lane. You know what Wisteria Lane is from? Desperate Housewives. I used up this one. It's one of my favorite scents actually, especially for this time of year. I don't normally go for like florally scents, but this one isn't too florally. It has like a hint of coconut. It doesn't say that, but it smells like it does to me. Up next is a Febreze fabric refresher. It's the Tide one. I actually find that I'm allergic to a lot of these. If I spray them on my bed and then sit on my bed, it makes my legs really itchy, but this one didn't do that, so that's good to know. I'm not allergic to Tide, so I shouldn't be allergic to it. This one just literally smells like the classic Tide smell of like detergent, and I really like it. It says it's limited edition, which is kind of sad. I haven't seen it lately. Next up are the Up and Up basic cotton rounds. I actually wanted to give a little chat about these. I've been getting these for ages. Like, these are what I use my toner with and my eye makeup remover, and I used to love them. They had these little, they're like a quilted pattern, but now they changed them. The cotton pad is like a different quilted pattern. They're a bit more rough and not so soft, and when I use them to remove my eye makeup with like a waterproof eye makeup remover, they like rip in half, and that's never happened before, only when I got this new pack. So I hope they go back to the old design, unless I'm getting the wrong ones. I thought maybe I used to get the exfoliating ones, but I don't think so. I think I literally always got the basic ones, so I don't really know what that's about, but it's kind of annoying. Then this, ooh, a lot of you have asked me about my opinions on this, and this is Bulgarian Rose Water. I use this as a toner. There's lots of great reviews on this on Amazon. It's supposed to be really good for like balancing your skin and helping with acne. I think it did the opposite for me. I actually did balance my skin. I didn't feel very oily when I used this or dry, so that was nice, but this wasn't super cheap. It was like 14 bucks. It smells, oh my god, I want to puke. You'd think it would smell like, ew, when I got it on myself, great. You think it would smell like roses, but it doesn't. It smells very sour, like very, very sour, so maybe it's expired. It's not expired though, it has a date on it, but I just don't like it. Like, it felt nice and like refreshing at first, and I did get used to the smell, but I definitely would not buy this again. I also don't think my skin does very well with rose in general. Wouldn't recommend that. I recently switched over to the Thayer's Witch Hazel with Lavender. That's amazing. I would recommend that, and it smells beyond amazing. Two eye primers. One is from Wet n Wild. It's the Fergie one, I believe. It's completely like worn down. There's definitely still a lot of product in here, but it's got really weird. I'd put it on my lids, it would be like, it would drag, and I don't know why it did that. I felt like maybe it was getting too old, so I just got rid of it. I liked it. It was one of the best drugstore ones I've tried. I'm super picky with eye primer. Everything makes my eyes crease. Everything. So this was on the better end of that, and it's super cheap, but I don't know. Another one is by Jane, and I don't know where you can get this anymore. I know they sold Jane at Ulta for, wow, that's loud. This one is from Jane. It's really disgusting. I've had this for so long now. I'm not even sure where you can buy Jane products anymore, but I did like this when I first got it, but it got dry really quick for some reason, so wouldn't really recommend that. Not that I know where you can even find Jane products anymore. This is the Zoella Scrubbing Me Softly Smoothing Body Scrub. This is from the Tutti Frutti line, I believe, and I recently used this up. It smells really nice. It's a really nice summer smell. It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. I usually don't like fruity smells, but it doesn't smell too citrusy. It has a perfume essence to it, almost pineapple. I didn't love the scrub so much. I did use it up because it worked. It wasn't as scrubby as what I normally like things to be. I like things to be more dry and like salty and like grainy, and this wasn't super grainy, but it was enough that it helped to remove my fake tan and really make my skin a lot softer and smoother. So I would definitely buy this again. It wasn't my favorite scrub of all time, but the scent makes up for the scrubbiness, but it is very scrubby. It's just like, I love really scrubby. Hope that made sense. This is the It 12-in-1 Amazing Leave-In Treatment. This is like the knockoff version of the It's a 10. I like it. It's definitely not as good as the It's a 10. I used it up. It does almost all the things that It's a 10 does, but it doesn't volumize. That's what I love about It's a 10, is that it gives you that leave-in conditioning, that heat protection, and all that stuff that you want, but it also gives you some kind of volume with your hair and it doesn't weigh it down. I find this can weigh it down. It doesn't smell as good. That It's a 10 stuff smells beyond amazing. This I feel like I need use a lot more of, so I probably wouldn't get this again, to be honest. Next up is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. I love this stuff. I actually bought like a 4-pack of this. I've been really loving it as a lip balm. It's completely clear and it's kind of, oh, not matte, but it's like creamy, so it doesn't give your lips any kind of color and it doesn't make them shiny like you apply the lip gloss. So I can use it underneath lip color or above lip color, and I use it at night, and it lasts really long, which I really enjoy. It has no scent and it's not as gooey and goopy as Vaseline. It kind of absorbs. What's in here? A brush. So I didn't really use this up, but I did want to give it a little mention. This is a Royal Citrus Luxor brush. It has lots of hair in it, so that's gross. But I've had this brush for like 10 years or something, and I love the wooden brush. It really helps to get knots out. It's really sturdy. It's not plasticky and it feels good. It is heavy though. If you have a lot of knots, your arm might get tired. And I do like how it has the boar bristles and then it has these pointy ones, which can give you a lot of shine and volume and also gets the knots out. But if you don't like things scratching against your head, you won't like it. I just feel like it got to the point where there's so much dust in it that I should just throw it away. So goodbye, old friend. This is the L'Oreal Clean Artist Waterproof and Long Wearing Eye Makeup Remover, suitable for sensitive eyes. It's the green one. I think that eye makeup removers need to be in bigger containers, because I can get cleansing oil for my face for like the same price as this, and it's like triple the size. I really did like this. There's a lot of drugstore eye makeup removers, whether they're for sensitive eyes or not, and whether they're for waterproof makeup or not, that I don't like. Some of them are too oily. They leave like a residue around your eyes. They don't remove everything, and then later you look in the mirror and your mascara like residue is like leaking down your face. Some don't remove mascara at all, and some really burn and irritate my eyes. I have super sensitive eyes, like super sensitive eyes, so this one actually really worked out nicely. It does kind of leave that residue, but it does remove everything, so although that residue is there, like kind of just the oiliness of the oil in here is around your eye area, it did already remove all the mascara and eye makeup, so there's nothing dripping down later on in the night or anything. I really like this one. I would probably repurchase it. Floss. How exciting. This is the Oral-B Wide 3D Whitening and Scope Flavor Floss. I really like this one. I actually recently got a similar one that's in a more green container, which I'm sure you'll see in my next empties. It has more of a vanilla mint flavor, which I really like, but the reason I like this kind so much, not that you can see because it's obviously empty, but it's the kind of thicker floss that is really nice for your gums. I feel like it not only is wider, the piece, so it really gets all the gunk out from in between your teeth, but it also doesn't irritate your gums. It doesn't hurt. So that was just one of my favorite ones. A Salic, of course. There's always one of these in one of these videos. It's like my favorite product. I've raved and raved about it in many videos, and it's just amazing. It's not drying, but it helps get rid of your acne, so really recommend that. You can buy that on Amazon. I'll link it below. And this was a prescription from my dermatologist called Clindamycin. It's called Clindagel or something like that, and it looks like this. Nothing too fancy, but it's like a clear gel, and I put it on morning and night. It doesn't over dry me. I have used this in the past mixed with other products that were over drying and really irritated me, but this itself I feel like really worked. So if you have acne but you also have really dry skin, I would ask your dermatologist about Clindamycin, because it will help with your acne. I mean, it could if it works for you, but it won't over dry you. It's not like really irritating like benzoyl peroxide or anything. And one more, and that's the Ava NYC Surfs Up Texture Spray. I used up one of these. I love this stuff. You guys have heard me rave and rave and rave about this. It smells really good. It gives your hair this kind of nice, like, I don't know, it just gives your hair a cool texture, gives your hair volume, but doesn't weigh it down, doesn't feel crunchy. Literally feels like there's nothing in my hair. My hair feels totally soft and amazing, and it's about 10 bucks, and I think I already have another one. I'm definitely gonna buy another one, and I'd really recommend it. And that is my last product for my empties video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like empties, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more from me, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.